What Mr. Schwazzeneger said is that communicating to people and involving the people and constantly educating them about healthy environments is key. He said what Africa did with cell phones and smartphones is the same thing that Africa can do with climate change.
But I can tell you that you're not going to be successful if you don't include the people, if you don't communicate with the people. The reason why we are 40% more energy efficient than the rest of the country, the rest of the United States in California, is because we included the people. The people are our partners. We have to communicate with the people and tell them why it is important. And then every single time that you talk to the people, that you have to let them know what can they do. What can they do in order to really reduce our greenhouse gases? Here's the technology when it comes to energy, here's the technology when it comes to cars, here's what you can do with your garbage, here's what you can do with your waste, and all of this stuff, we have to let the people know so that they work with you and become your partners. That's when you can become successful.
But what is it that SALGA has done so far? We spoke to the City of Tshwane Executive Mayor.
Well, climate change is one of the most preeminent challenges of our times, and I want to suggest that also going into the future is going to affect posterity. So I'm glad that the entire country, the globe, has come to admit that we need a coordinated and collective action to address the adverse impacts of climate change on the environment and our future going forward. SALGA has an element or a leg called the Local Government Climate Action Group, whose intention is to ensure that we coordinate the work of local municipalities in responding to issues around environmental degradation and climate change. We have done a number of projects across the country. Some are located in some of our big metropolitan areas, Tshwane, Johannesburg, Ekurhuleni, Cape Town, and eThekwini, to mention but a few. But there's also sterling work that is done in the peri-urban and rural municipalities that seeks to ensure that we guarantee our people food security. We are able to ensure that we fashion infrastructure responses that are able to protect us from extreme climate occurrences like flood, and also trying to address issues of drought. So it's a very important question, and I must say that there's been action at the local government level, and also the contribution of renewable energy in the total energy mix is important. I think one of the major deficits that we have in this agenda on climate change and the environment is our inability to communicate in a manner that is discernible to ordinary people. So it appears to be a conversation of the learned intellectuals, when in fact we must make sure that it filters down for people to come to appreciate that this drought is as a result of this, and therefore I'm food insecure. Important that we were able to produce a basic education material, but also start them young at the primary level in a manner that they can enthuse their interest, can be able to generate some degree of interest from them, so that as they grow up they have a better appreciation. And that's something that we want to do. I mean, in Tshwane already we introduced the concept of climate change through characters and relate it to their daily experiences, so that they can see, no, it's not a conversation for the boardrooms. It's something that's actually is happening in my own backyard.
The former governor of California's concern is people losing their lives to climate change. He said there are a lot of cases that are not being reported, people losing their lives due to unhealthy environments. Inga Mzileni reporting for loveworld News, Johannesburg.